September 14th, 2015, we enter the room with a little table chat talking about the term think. What we don't want to do there is look it up online. We want to check your previous knowledge. Then a bit of a review in terms of policies, keeping your phone out of jail and your laptop out of jail. The benefits of earbuds, not to forget the Synergized training, not to forget to enroll in Moodle, how to get information about the class in Google Classroom using the About tab, and looking over survey results. We filled out a survey last week on best features of best teachers to help me become a better teacher. So we talk about those results really quickly and who I should go observe to become a better teacher. And then we stop and we do brain science review. Each group is given one of the slides from the brain science slideshow of the brain rules. Be sure to check that video out if you didn't get a chance to be here in class. And students provide notes in groups under each of those slides. And then finally we go back to our profile drawings, share a little bit about ourselves. Kids who haven't finished yet get some time to finish while we share out those that have finished. And that was the 14th. September 15, 2015. Table chat today. What does it mean to learn? We wanted to kind of talk about the differences between thinking and learning, because it has to do with the activity we spend the period on today, and that is the following. I'll give you a moment to use those images to see if you can decipher what it is we're going to do for the day. The amazing thing about the brain is it can pattern recognition really well. If you got this correct, you would come away with, can you train a termite? What we did was give students a termite, not a local termite, one that we wouldn't worry about escaping from class and doing damage. And their job was to try to see if they could get their termite trained. And then at the end of class, we spent a few minutes sharing out our About Me Google Slides as well. So that was the day. All right, September 16th. Question, just make sure you're getting the main points of what we're talking about, and whether or not it's sinking in and you're comprehending what we're doing. As we go on and recap, can you train a termite? The conclusion that we came to yesterday was that no, you can't train a termite, that any activity we saw actually was due to pheromones, and that since they don't have a complex brain like we do, they don't have a mammalian brain, there's just probably no chance at training them. And then we talk about how that affects in-group, out-group behaviors. Again, watch the brain science presentation screencast. If you weren't present in class, I won't go into it here, but we watch Sneetches and the Zacks, and we let Dr. Seuss teach us a little bit about human behavior. Other than that wrapped up the period. September 17th, 2015. We move into emotions. After talking about learning and thinking, what are these emotion things that we've got and how they're tied into the brain and where in the brain they're processed and how it affects our performance and who we are. After that, and again, if you want to watch the brain science screencast, if you were gone, you can go over what we talked about specifically. And then we go off and talk about bias. Send you off to Wikipedia, look up the term bias, and look at the many, many types of bias, or ways in which our brain either doesn't correctly gather information from the world around us, or doesn't give us the correct story when it does. And bias is a pretty interesting topic, so we go into that a little bit, and then that ends the day. Friday, September 18th, 2015. Come into the room with the little table chat. What is life? Because that's going to lead into us looking for life. We're going to introduce you to a little activity we call sewer lice, and that will give you a chance to see if you can identify characteristics of life in living things.